Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. You'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Houston Rockets. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Like we know, never an easy scenario for any team playing the second game of a back-to-back.
But it's life in the NBA. It does force a team to go a little deeper into its bench. Everybody has to contribute on back-to-back nights.
Now, here is Smith. Over Skiles. Got a hand on it. And they recover it. And the basket is good. Anderson outside. And it's Floyd with the rebound. Scott against Horry. Herrera passes to Smith. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Turner. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Bullets. Anderson can't get it to go. Smith the pass to Herrera. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And Smith just understands how to run an offense. A fantastic facilitator.
Here's Skiles. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
Now, here is Smith. 8 points his last outing. Shot clock at 6. The three. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, they dodged one right there, didn't they?
Yeah, he won't miss a look that wide open very often.
Scott the pass to Skiles. Shaq with a screen on Smith. Here's Shaq. Here's Skiles. This game he had 12. The Magic again can't hit. Outside, Horry. Here's Floyd. Pass to Herrera. Smith outside. Puts up a deep three. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To end the cold streak. Skiles' shot is off. O'Neal finds Turner. Here's Skiles. Here's Shaq. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
An absolute load down there. They better put 2 bodies on Shaq if they want to prevent him from getting those second chance points.
Nice shot by Smith.
They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
Anderson in the post. Still scoreless. And that one good.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Now, here is Smith. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Scott. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Smith outside. Pass to Olajuwon. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Orlando trailing here. Here's Skiles driving inside. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Using that spunky quickness, Skiles blowing right past the defender.
Smith the pass to Herrera. Back to Smith. Goes up on the high post. Rebound by the Magic. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Scott. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Down low. Here's Herrera. An easy 2 points on the layup. Herrera's got his second basket of the game.
Just going to work down low. He powers through the contact.
Here's Skiles. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. That one falls.
Tough guard. Skiles has no issues operating close in.
And the Rockets with possession here.
You talk about an impressive road, Doug. They were fantastic in a very tough environment.
And that shows how mentally tough this group can be. Took the crowd out of it and delivered a well-earned win.
They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Here's Floyd. No good on the shot. Good D by Anderson. Here's Skiles. Covered by Smith. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Putting a little extra on that throwdown. Oh, the Shaq attack is real.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. From the high post. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Magic lead by 4.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are.
For the Rockets, Thorpe, he checked in for Herrera. Maxwell comes in for Horry. And it's Garland in for Floyd. Pass to Thorpe. Now here is Smith. 6 to shoot. Maxwell against Scott. The Rockets again can't hit. Orlando leading by 4. Beyond the arc. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Things are coming together nicely for him offensively. Gelling well, starting to build the lead.
Yeah, it's all coming together on that end. Just need to maintain this forward momentum.
Here's Maxwell. He had 19 points in the win against Washington.
And he got to the line a lot, which was a real game changer, guys. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team's style of play. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Rockets trail by 9. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Now, here's Garland. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
Can't forget about all those swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Shaq with it, covered by Thorpe. Shaq can't get it to go. Here's Smith. Basket counts. Smith's got his second basket.
Kenny can throw it down too, especially on the break.
Pass to Skiles. Back to Anderson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Bullard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Smith. And Gukas will take a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Magic timeout. Here they come, fans. Your 407 Nancy.
Here's Garland. Still yet to score. Pass to Maxwell. Shoots over Scott. And the basket by Maxwell.
Well, Maxwell trusts his mechanics, and he should. He knows he's all lined up and ready to let it go on target.
Here's Skiles. Here is Anderson. Brooks covering. 5 to shoot. Up and in on the layup. Shaq's got 6.
When Shaquille O'Neal gets the position he wants inside, it doesn't matter what the defense does. He's putting it in the basket.
Now, here's Garland. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Maxwell's shot is no good. Orlando leading by 7. Anderson with the ball. Count it. Good. He's got 6.
A tough frame to deal with inside. Anderson knows just how to use his body to his advantage.
Garland looking it over. Pass to Thorpe. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Anderson. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Skiles. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Turner. Here's Scott. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Magic lead by 14.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Now, here's Garland. He has yet to score. Maxwell against Scott. Maxwell's shot is no good.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Will it go? And the shot falls short this time. And so it's the Orlando Magic in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Controlling the boards is a major advantage. They're making the most of it here early.
Being much more physical on the glass.
Here's Skiles. It's Turner, high post. Here's Scott. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Smith. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This team depends on Smith to drain these in-between jumpers, and he doesn't let them down.
And Turner kicks to Scott. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, it's really hard to come back if you can't get stops. You've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding if you're going to come back.
And he looked very comfortable on that one. Not a lot of resistance.
Pass to Maxwell. Shoots over Scott. That one off the back iron and out.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
To the inside, Turner. It's rebounded by Houston. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Garland, pass to Maxwell. High post shot. Rebound by the Magic. Shaq's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fades back. Again, the Magic score.
I'm not so sure he needed it, but the fadeaway does make the shot even sweeter.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's stolen. Scott the pass to O'Neal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The Jet that time quick to find the open teammate there.
Orlando leading by 14. Stolen by Garland.
Magic foul. Scott
Houston making a switch. Olajuwon's checked in.
First team foul. Houston substitution.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Turner inside. He's against Smith. Yes, that goes in. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a good offensive possession. Working the ball inside and converting.
Pass to Maxwell. Over Turner. Tipped away. And he stays with it. No coverage that time. Maxwell's got 6 points.
Sweet touch from mid-range. Maxwell is so confident from this area.
Here's Skiles. Turner with a screen on Garland. And Skiles gets it to go. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Smith. Outside, Olajuwon. Out to Smith. Clock at 6. That shot off. Magic leading by 16. Here's Skiles. 6 points for him. Garland with the rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment. And somehow, still got it to go.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Garland.
Free throw good. Garland. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. O'Neal a screen on Garland. And Scott has it in the corner. Turner trying to free himself up. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
He's got a strong mid-range shot. So when he finds those openings, he won't hesitate.
Timeout called the Rockets.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Corey's checked in for Maxwell. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets, they're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. Now Smith, 6 points for him. Over Anderson. Another miss by Houston. Magic leading by 15. Inside. O'Neal kicks to Anderson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. It's Scott on the wing. Ori defending. 5 on the clock. Skiles the pass to Scott. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Outside Garland. O'Neal with the steal. Anderson outside. Over Smith. Anderson's shot is off.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
The Rockets with another miss. Orlando, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Skiles. Takes a 3. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Garland. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's good. Garland's got 7 points.
Saw that opportunity open up in the mid-range and took full advantage.
Here's Skiles. He has 6. Pass to Anderson. And Turner kicks to Scott. For the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Smith. Great touch on the 16-footer. 8 points for him. Magic leading by 11. Here's Skiles. Over Garland. Skiles' shot is off. Smith outside. Back to Garland. Olajuwon the pass to Garland. High arcing shot.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Skiles. Pass to Scott. Here's Skiles. Covered by Smith. And Skiles gets it to go. And so Garland will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Now a timeout called by Houston. So for the Rockets, Herrera's checked in for Thorpe. Maxwell comes in for Smith. And Brooks subbed in for Garland. Here's Maxwell. He has 6. Count that one. Maxwell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good speed and footwork by Maxwell to make things happen inside.
Anderson passes to Skiles. Back to Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he doesn't back away from contact. He welcomes it.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
A weak spot in his game. You can bet Anderson puts in the work at the line to get better.
Floyd's checked in for Maxwell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
When it comes to his play, Floyd is anything but sleepy. He makes this offense go.
Here's Skiles. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Brooks. Olajuwon outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Look, when Olajuwon has the ball inside, there's not a lot you can do. He is extremely gifted in close.
Here's Skiles. Hands the shot from the wing. Skiles has got 10 points in the game. O'Neal comes with the double team. Back to Brooks. Pass to Herrera. 6 on the shot clock. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. Here's Anderson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, Anderson can really fill the stat sheet. Lethal from all spots on the hardwood.
Here's Herrera. Here's Floyd. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Floyd. There's the screen. Pass to Herrera. 4 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Here's Skiles. Turner with the screen. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Driving to the basket. The shot by Ori. No good. Here's Skiles. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Here's Scott. Misses the 3.
Surprising to see him miss from there.
Yeah, but I expect them to keep firing away when given the chance. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Skiles, the pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Scott. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Here's Floyd. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Orlando Magic ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Orlando leading by 9. Here's Skiles. And he converts the layup. Skiles has got 12 in the game.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Smith scanning the floor. Unloads. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Skiles, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 14.
So far, this game has belonged to Skiles. He continues to make the defense look helpless.
Up top, Olajuwon, guarded by O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
The kick out to Scott. Orlando moving the ball around. Skiles gets it to go from beyond the arc. Skiles has got 7 points for the quarter.
Deadly from three-point range. Scott, someone you just cannot allow clean looks to.
Olajuwon outside. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. The Rockets again can't hit. Orlando leading by 16. Here's Skiles. 17 points in the game. Outside, Scott. Goes up on the wing. That misses off the backboard. For Houston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The shot by Ori, no good. Left side, Anderson. Pass to Scott. With the fadeaway. the Rockets pull it in.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
Here's Floyd. Out to Smith. Here's Herrera. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Herrera's got his third basket of the night right there. Skiles, the pass to Turner. Here's Skiles. Covered by Smith. Turner with a screen on Smith. Skiles' shot is off.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Skiles. Covered by Smith. Anderson against Smith. And Turner kicks to Scott. Turner with the screen from about 19 feet. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Scott's got 12 in the game.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Smith. And again, the Rockets good for two.
Great find right there. Sleepy Floyd caught the defense sleeping that time. Pun intended.
Out to the right wing. Here's Skiles. Covered by Smith. Turner with the screen. Skiles' shot is off.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration, and didn't get it to drop.
Ori passes to Smith. Pass to Olajuwon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. 14 feet away. Ooh, look at the big man run. Shaquille O'Neal. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
So for the Rockets, Thorpe comes in for Herrera, and it's Garland in for Floyd. Here's Smith. Here's Thorpe. It's good.
Just such an incredible offensive rebounder. I love watching Thorpe work his tail off and be rewarded for it.
Here's Skiles, guarded by Garland. From 18 feet away, and Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ori passes to Garland. Good, and it's Ori picking up the assist. Garland's got 9 points.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Skiles. Count that one. And here's Smith. He's got 12. Pass to Ori. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Magic leading by 12. Skiles, the pass to Scott. And he recovers it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Thorpe's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Garland has it in the corner. Pass to Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. And there it is for him. He's got 8.
Showing off the mid-range jumper. Olajuwon demonstrating he's got more to his game than just his post moves.
Matt Kukas will take a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. checked in for Turner. Royal comes in for Scott, and it's Bowie in for Anderson. And a switch here also for Houston. Maxwell is checked in for Orr. Here's Royal. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon against O'Neal. Here's Bowie. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Shoots from the elbow. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Smith's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets. Here's Skiles. 19 points in the game. Top of the key jumper, no good. Smith finds Garland. It's deflected.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
Tolbert, the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal showing no mercy.
The young guy, O'Neal, introducing himself to the rim.
Garland with it. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Olajuwon. Tolbert pulls it in. Magic leading by 10. Bowie the pass to Tolbert. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Skiles. Tries again. Count that one from Tolbert. Tolbert's got his first points of the night.
Staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has got to tighten up.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Here's Olajuwon. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Skiles. 19 points in the game. And no good. Another steal. Royal against Maxwell. The shot's good from Royal. And the Magic lead by 12.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
The Rockets.
Here they are, the 407.
So for the Rockets, Bullard, he's checked in for Olajuwon, and Brooks subbed in for Smith. Now here's Brooks. Nothing on the board. Garland, the pass to Maxwell. It's Garland, top of the key. Here's Bullard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Moving that ball crisply when he sees an open teammate. Boom! It's out of his hand.
Here's Skiles. He's got 19. Pass to Royal. Here's Tolbert. Here's Skiles. Guarded by Garland. Clock at 4. Pick off in midair. Here's Maxwell. It's tipped. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Here's Royal. Over Brooks. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Oh, my. O'Neal could be special on the glass.
Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Brooks. Here's Maxwell. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Here's Garland. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
27 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Royal. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Maxwell. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. There's Garland. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a shot to beat the buzzer, and that's how you gain momentum.
Yeah, that kind of a shot always energizes a team, and they'll look to build off of it going into the next quarter.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Smith outside. So the wing on the left. Here's Bullard. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
He knows how to draw in defenders. Skiles recognizing the D was a bit over-anxious.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that was pretty obvious.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Pass to Bullard. Smith outside, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear-cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Here's Skiles. Pass to O'Neal. And the layup is good. Skiles has got 13 points in the second half.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot.
To the paint. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Thorpe.
Thorpe playing a little bully ball that time, able to muscle his way inside.
Stolen by Garland. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Maxwell. And he makes that one.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Magic shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Skiles. And he banks in the layup. Skiles has got 25 points. Rockets trail by 7. Smith outside. Takes it inside. Sweet little floater.
Using the finesse approach. Smith utilizing the floater instead of charging inside.
Here's Skiles. Bucket is good. 27 points for him.
And he's in a nice rhythm offensively, filling it up with regularity.
Outside Garland. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Thorpe. Here's Maxwell. Just 4 to shoot. O'Neal with the rebound. Magic leading by 7. Here's Royal. Pass to Skiles. Inside. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 6 assists now in the game. The Magic have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Skiles' shot is off. So for the Magic, Turner's checked in for Tolman. Scott comes in for Roy. Evans Anderson in for Bowie. Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. Outside Garland. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Magic. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the left side wing. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the body control, guided it in despite the contact. That's really well done.
Didn't give up on the play. Way to stay with it.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. Some nice passing there by Houston. Garland, the pass to Olajuwon. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, the quickness, the exquisite footwork. Hakeem can really put you in the blender.
Here's Skiles, guarded by Garland. And Skiles gets it to go.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Garland is doubled. Pass to Olajuwon. And here's Smith. Here's Maxwell. Smith with a wide open look. No good from 18. Now Turner. He's guarded by Maxwell. The shot by Turner, no good. Rockets trail by 8. Smith kicks to Garland. Outside, Scott. The fader. O'Neal is screen on Maxwell. From downtown, Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Pass to Maxwell. And Shaq comes to help. Lets it fly from 18. They grab their own miss.
Moving his body around and creating space. Before it gets fouled.
And he can't get the first one. Morey's checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw, good. Magic leading by 7. Anderson inside, covered by Smith. Scott, and finished off by Scott.
And a defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Skiles, guarded by Garland. Scott, good.
He sees an opening and takes it. Moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
Outside Garland. Bounce pass Smith. Here's Olajuwon. Good, and it's Torrey picking up the assist. 14 points for Hakeem Olajuwon. Anderson right side. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. And so Garland will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 9 points. Here's Smith, and it's Houston with another.
Such confidence from the competitive guard. Smith is excellent at catching and firing.
Skiles, the pass to Scott. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Rockets trail by 7, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
You know, deflections are key. They're big in this league. You want to be disruptive to the other team's offense.
Yeah, little tips like that, they can frustrate opponents.
Herrera's checked in for Houston. Boyd comes in for Garland. Here's Herrera, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Scott can't get it to go. And for Houston, they're shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Turner with the steal. Here's Anderson. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Had the clear path to the rim and finished the break nicely.
And a great burst to get out ahead of the pack.
Pass to Olajuwon, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
You gotta go up stronger than that, or he's gonna turn you away.
Hakeem is so unique. Has the size of a center, the mobility of a guard, and he's relentless.
Magic leading by 7. Here's Skiles. Good D by Olajuwon.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
And for Houston, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And Smith gets double teamed. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it.
Hassling the shooter as much as possible, making himself a problem.
Puts up the 3. It misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Here's Floyd. Fires. Jumper is off. Magic leading by 7. Outside, Scott. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. The 3 goes down.
And the D was clearly lackluster there. No excuse letting a player of his caliber get that kind of shot.
You got to know the scouting report on this guy. It's lapses like this that continue to plague him.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Now Turner.
Rockets foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Skiles. Covered by Smith.
Rockets foul. First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
The basketball IQ Skiles possesses, quite impressive, especially when you consider his shot selection and passing ability.
Now, here is Smith. First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And so he hits both. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Takes it from 10. That shot, no good. It's trailed by 8. And there's the dunk.
That was a rim rattler there. Got the opening and took full advantage of it.
He did, saw the opening, went right through, and not a guy, Clark, you can give those chances to.
No question. Too athletic, too much drive. We won't hesitate to punish him.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They trail by 8. Olajuwon inside. Shaq on him. It's in there.
This is why they go to Olajuwon. What a huge shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And here are the Rockets.
Well, they've got to pull out all of the stops right now.
Even with an all-out effort, they've got a lot of ground to make up and not much time to do it. Showing some gumption on that shot, Smith comes up with some needed points.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
These guys have been lights out from the charity stripe, protecting their lead.
I just can't see how they've got enough time to come back in this one right now.
Hopefully they learn from their mistakes and play better next game.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one, that's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
Timeout called, the Rockets. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
No doubt about it. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They do have to work quickly, but it is still possible.
On offense, here are the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And so it's Orlando winning this one. In this one, Coach Vitello was hard-fought and competitive right to the final seconds, which made it a thriller.
The type of game these fans love to see, especially when their team comes out on top.
Now they're going to leave happy from here tonight. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.